It's time for Power Hour.
Just close the fucking door. Close the door.
Hey, traders. Welcome to the earlier stream. Just going live because stock market's still open for a few more minutes, and I wouldn't say like we have like price action necessarily to maybe warrant a stream, but you know, I've got like kind of two stream times. One's like power hour for stocks, one's for crypto. I kind of make an executive decision. My personal trainer's like in Colombia or something right now, so typically when I'm not working out with him, I might choose to stream. So here I am. And just have Tesla up on the screen. Made its highest level in over 2 months now. Highest level since June 24th. Way higher. Way higher. I mean, minimum like 357, 358. Like from where it is right now. I don't even know why it would reverse before it hits that one of those price points. I mean, obviously $400 is target one of the trade setup, but yeah, I mean, 350 I guess is psychological. Maybe that's why it's not really going yet. We did see $350 and 0 cents. So rejoice in the last of the Mag 7 that had any sort of structure, that was actionable, and that was strategic. It was the last one. So started the stream with that. We should now look at Ethereum. Ethereum, incredible, as they had broken support kind of like by like a couple of dollars. Well, thankfully, I have an alert set up if we broke higher. The alerts are annoying because they kind of make the chart look busier than it is for you. But man, I mean, turned it around right at 43.84. Remember what that is. May of 2021's old all-time high. So to defend that is it just means like if it's a true and it's a successful back test, your minimum target is 4,756. We're way off that. So maybe it's just the fact that above my head Bitcoin hit the January 20th old all-time high and has begun to maybe reverse a little, and it might just be, no one wants to hear it, might just be to go back test 112 that has been a support resistance as resistance. All right, so, but it's up 0.73% with Ethereum up 4.09%, Doge up 4%. XRP though is up 5.5. We have to look at XRP in the 4 hour. Like, it's crazy. I can't even believe it. I'm like, oh man, it's harmonic, but how in the world if Bitcoin's done? I'll show you. So it's cool. This is like maybe your most notable event is Ethereum at support, resistance. It's kind of, they're trying to defend it, and that's amazing. I mean, above 43.84. Again, nothing that exists till 47.50 if you care about levels. I hope we get there. Forget Bitcoin, man. Bitcoin just, oh, okay, yeah. It's just like on life support for these altcoins. That's kind of what it is now. You have to look at this 4 hour. And look at this. I mean, really nice 4 hour on Ethereum, as you had seen some sort of price action there before in mid-August.
DJT getting some love. Hope is distributing.
Yeah, me too. Anonymous. Thank you for the 420.
Is that a joint?
Yeah, DJT. Well, that's the perfect harmonic framework. Scott Carney would be so proud of it, for sure. Thank you. Maybe we'll take a gander at it. Forget Ethereum, though. It is XRP that is so crazy. Oh, my God, dude. Like, no way they're type 2 returning this small M shape. They are. They're doing it, man. Because you have, like, from the high point to low point of the harmonic, you hit a 50% retrace. So that is a confirmed type 1 reaction. Okay, by the book. Minimum 382 to 618 is when your type 1 reaction becomes confirmed as valid, but if it hit 382 all the way to a 618, typically that's when it rolls over. It rolled over the 50%, and oh man, we might be screwed. And then all of a sudden, Bitcoin holds and barely moves, but dang, man. I mean, recapturing $3 on XRP. Remember, if you're above $300, you're really good shape. So all of a sudden, this lesser joke of a time scale doing something like that. It's unreal, man. This is like, I learned the lesson a long time ago about no expectations about what's coming next. Because I just we don't know. And it looked real bad yesterday, on the daily especially. But it is just what a resounding recovery. And now the somewhat real harmonic is kind of maybe becoming confirmed. Now, you really do want to make a higher high in this situation, but here's a low. August 2nd, my God, we went 270. That was key level. They defended it. Here's a higher low. A couple weeks later, a few weeks later, 3 weeks later, and now I have another higher low. So all of a sudden, maybe evidence is coming in that we're not screwed. Maybe we're so back. I think it's probably your most interesting 4-hour chart of any of them. That's right, false hope is worse than fear, Master, as we discussed yesterday. J.R.R. Tolkien wrote that in the Tales of the Children of Húrin. The doom of Morgoth, unfortunately. But yeah, no need to hope. Just looking at structures, probably invalid as F below 280. So there's a glimmer of hope, a glimmer of a chance. Okay, that was just had to be looked at real fast. I guess we can look at Bitcoin now. Yeah, look at this recovery, just recapturing both key levels for now. A lot of time left, 4 hours 16 minutes, so it could pull back. But yeah, anything but $3 is really good. Okay, Bitcoin. Yeah, so it's not really anything of significance. Not recapturing key levels, just holding support, right? You broke the neckline of the confirmed double top, but we were discussing the silver lining is the double top quite possibly may have no chance to perform well because there's just too much overwhelming levels of support resistance right below it. And so it could be weak. I mean, one of these are all candidate levels for bids to come in from multiple market participants because it's a swing low, swing high. That's an inflection point. That's where it typically happens. So for now, just, hey man, 8 months ago, same price. Ethereum, it's a different story, isn't it? Ethereum on the daily? 8 months ago. Maybe not. 8 months ago. January. Way higher. Doesn't look like it, but January 20th, in fact. Oof. January 20th. Yeah, Ethereum is now up 35% from the January 20th level, and Bitcoin is up, from its high. Bitcoin's up 1.39%. Very interesting how the turntables. Yeah, the tables have turned on performance year to date between Bitcoin and Ethereum, which, wow, it's crazy. And if you want to know real quick, that's crazy. That's crazy to think about. Eric Trump said to buy. He tweeted, buy Ethereum, thank me later. Well, it's later, so we should thank him. It's up 58% now. But it took 205 days. So it lost 50% of its value when he initially posted that. So anyone who was levered listening to him was already murdered and just devastated. But people who held spot and just held, you're up 58% on his financial advice. This is wild, man. Up 43.84, 47 plus hundreds. I dig it. 13 minutes till the close. So let's really look at, like, I want y'all to see how crazy this is on the NASDAQ futures. I really kind of couldn't believe it, how perfect it was. But look at this. I had it zoomed in there on the 4 hour on that screen I just showed. Look how insane that you cannot make this up. I hope it's so real. But the channel that began to develop on the gap up in May was violated August 21st, Thursday. We broke it, confirmed, we're screwed. But it's not about the breakdown, it's about the fall through. What was the fall through? Immediate bullish engulfing candle recapturing of key level. Yesterday, nothing burger. Today, formal bullish back test. So it's like of a channel, it's its own form of spring back test, right? Spring back test of spring unfolding today. Reconfirming the validity of the demand line as demand line again, because it was violated and lost its demand line status. But now it's becoming real again. Now tomorrow, you'd probably want to follow through off of this to really get the strongest form of confirmation that we're back. We're not screwed on the NASDAQ 100 futures. I just think that's so awesome. I don't know if you do. And then what's really cool is the S&P 500. There was no controversy. It was perfect. It was effing perfect. Where they took it down to the demand line, as they've done all summer, and defended it successfully. There was no bearish breakdown, no need for a spring back test. So just back in it, man. Or just holding the channel all summer since the beginning of May, and it is about to be September. So amazing to see. I love it. These bots, whoever these bots are, the Trump bots, the Trump fed animal spirit bots, amazing. So where would the overbought threshold of this uptrend be? Like 6,700 if they were going to take it to crazy levels. To, again, it's not even crazy, it's just overbought. So I think it's just cool to think about, to look at. Okay. I don't think I have the let me try to show you this. Was it the US 30 USD? I don't know if I have this channel plotted. Let me do it real quick. Yeah, because I don't typically look at this one on the big screen much. See if I can make it happen. I was using the same April 30th. Okay. It's a little different. Okay. Yeah, here it would be on the Dow Jones futures. Okay, so what are they doing on the Dow Jones futures today? The old all-time high from December last year, February of this year. Well, for the first time in human history, something's going on today. First time. It's never even been attempted, because you've never had the ability for it to be attempted, because $45,000 has literally always and only been a resistance until potentially today. In chat, there is my Tesla alert. We have just broken $350. Let's freaking go, baby.
Hype in the chat. Look here. Look, listen.
Pay me. It's a huge play, man. Huge play. Tesla. It's been there. You've been warned. You want to vomit because we talk about it so much. Just so we were talking about Google in late June. It was the one. So resistance is potentially flipping to support on the Dow Jones. And in your channel, to break the heart line, price discovery. There's nothing there until $47,000. So this is a big technical development, despite whether you're a bull or you're a bear. This is, in a way, historical. So I would say rejoice in your big US 30 stocks happening, okay? I'm not sure I have the, I definitely don't have the IWM. Okay, NASDAQ futures high of day right there, rallying. Tesla, maybe the culprit here. Let's see. It's definitely not Google, not Amazon really, Apple, not really. I think it's a little bit of Microsoft bouncing off its lows along with Tesla. Bitcoin $111,000 right now. Again, you know, there's nothing really that exists on Bitcoin as a resistance till 112. So you got about 900 points until you see the next key level. So that would be, there might be fuel in the tank for Ethereum and these other alts to run a little more. So that's good. Oh my God, dude, XRP's up almost 7% now. What's happening? We're at the highs of the day. Are you kidding me? Bro, Power Hour is really living up to its name right now. Wall Street pumping the cryptos. Okay, I'll have like another alert set up or something if we're going even crazier. I mean, it might get triggered soon. Jack, yeah, he did. He did. In a tip war that ended all tip wars. A different time, a different era, years ago. He sailed off into the sunset of the Hamptons. He leads a very interesting life. He's a poker champ. He's pro. He's like a professional poker player now. He's wild, man. He sold the top on B-Chain too. It's crazy. All right, XRP is up officially over 7%. Yeah. Solana, hey man, back above 191. We're all right. Just pivoting, potentially putting in the highest low of the uptrend. You can't really see. Hold on, I'll show you. Nah, right there. Right, just putting in possibly the highest low of this uptrend and recapture 191. We do want to break 198. To break 198 is golden. That's just the key, the top of that key inflection zone. So a nice recovery today. So it might have just been, we don't know, right? Because tomorrow it rug pulls, but like maybe what we're seeing is, I mean, what happened yesterday? BlackRock bought $300 million worth of Ethereum. There were others too. I'm not sure. Can y'all look up which other entities did it? And then SBET, like a video game company or whatever, they're Ethereum treasury company now. I don't know. Like, you know, these companies that were something, now they're holding companies for crypto. You had a multitude of holding companies and mega institutions that bought the dip on Ethereum yesterday. And so all of a sudden, Ethereum's up almost 5% now. Great to see it. You know what else is crazy? Gold. Gold looks really good. We have less than 6 minutes till the closing bell. If you're enjoying some of this coverage, hit that like button, that bell. So thanks so much for being here. Man, super strong. Afternoon we're receiving. I mean, it started out good. Now it's like, whoa, revving up. Okay, the Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, should BNB real quick. Check it out. Yeah, it was a pullback, but dude, it doesn't even. I mean, look, they're back above 845, which kind of, if you're up in these levels of insanity, the only thing that matters is being above 845. If you're above 845, there's nothing there. There's nothing else. It's just the previous swing high candle close, and they broke it just like Ethereum kind of broke support. Solana broke some support, but immediately the next trading session, they're all recapturing these levels that they kind of lost. So that's not a true breakdown, right? Because if you break a level, then you must receive follow-through price action to confirm it. And there's been zero follow-through selling pressure, which is really cool to see. So I hope there is follow-through of this reversal.
What's up with
Truly.
Google? It trades like a turd compared to literally everything else. These markets trade like we're going into hyperinflation. Gah.
Not hyperinflation, but superinflation for sure. Yeah, I think we will be going in superinflation. Yes. Interest rates getting cut with this market activity, I'm telling you, very bad. Tesla 351 pumping right now with 4 minutes to go. Highest level again since June 24th. This was it, chat. You had your chance. I effing told you. It's just the beginning. I'm telling you, it's just the beginning. $400+. But whatever. But yeah, when they cut interest rates, man, there will just be an increase in demand in housing, but it doesn't necessarily mean that mortgage rates will be going lower. XRP alert went off. Okay, XRP up 7.3%. So XRP's pumping, Tesla's pumping, gold is pumping. It's at its highs right now of the day. Apple's kind of at its highs of the day, even though it's not a big pump. It's kind of a boomer, move. But I wouldn't say Google trades like a turd. I mean, compared to Nvidia, yeah, dude, of course. Nvidia is it, man. The global money that exists is funneling into Nvidia because Nvidia has a patent on GPUs. GPUs fuel AI development. They are the best. So we know that the cure to cancer is coming from AI research. The ability to somehow have batteries that last 50 times greater than our best battery we've ever had will come from AI research and development. Everything, all our R&D is getting put into the hands of AI because it's so smart. It's beyond the power of supercomputers. So that's why Nvidia is doing what it's doing, and why, like, maybe earnings day after tomorrow. They said it was the 27th, but people are now saying the 28th. Maybe it changed. This one, it's like, it doesn't even matter. We see 5 trillion. And there's like some fear porn on X going around about like the valuations of stocks are equal to or now higher slightly than what they were in the tech bubble. But that's bullcrap, because think about in 2000, we never had a money printer like we do now. The money printer didn't really begin until 2009. And so the environment's so different. So price to earnings, though, I believe is like way lower or something. So you can't really care about that chart that's floating around, because monetary debasement and the amount of money in this, the circulating supply of money compared to what we saw in 99, 2000. So 351. This is great, man. Let's see. Nvidia going for one of its highest closes ever, but looks like it's going to fall short. And you got to wonder, is it like one bottom, two bottoms? Are they going to run this thing to all-time highs leading into earnings, man? It is. The casino is coming. Big casino. We have less than a minute. Straight DB. Why wouldn't they? Who's they? Do the same for batteries? What are we talking about? I'm just like, what I meant was every single industry's major breakthroughs going forward, it's going to come from extremely advanced AI that all developed on Nvidia GPUs at one point. So how can you put a price on human civilization's parabolic ascent of knowledge and innovation when the bottleneck is Nvidia, the chart you're looking at right now? I think it's like priceless. Like, wow, this company is going to propagate us from like the technological stone age we're in into some sort of next paradigm that we don't even really know. We're so dumb. That's the point. We're dumb. Our brains, this is what God gave us. Our brains run at this power level. Well, now we've got stuff that's really exponentially ramping up in power, computing power. So, okay, there it is, chat. There it is. Jesus chimes. Stock market closed. Let's just look at the spider real quick. It's beautiful, man. It was not your highest daily candle close or anything. It was amongst the highest. You did engulf yesterday's candle, which is really nice. Strong candle, up only 0.4%. It looks healthy for now. I mean, until you're losing the demand line, they just successfully defended it. So, I mean, it's like so close. Like tomorrow could be another fresh all-time high candle if like they're gonna run this. If the engulfing candle is real, all-time highs tomorrow. And that 1272 Fib extension that we haven't seen yet, 648.61, that would be the target So, and we've been asking the question, like, how will we get to the 1272 during this run? And now we're starting to see it, how it's playing out, where Microsoft is passing the torch, the rotation from Microsoft into the likes of Tesla, into the likes of Google, kind of in the likes of Apple. And Nvidia is, that's another part where it's like, wow, that didn't give up any market cap, really. It sold off some, but look, closed pretty much at all-time highs today, not a couple dollars short. So it's incredible, man. It's August, too. Look at this. Beautiful bullish engulfing candle on the NASDAQ, just the spot. Still contained within, right? Doesn't look like they back tested the futures, but not spot really, but it's just perfect. I don't know, I don't care. Highest daily candle close confirmed today since August 18th, taking out the crazy pump Jerome Powell Jackson Hole candle. So rejoice. And then your Dow Jones industrial average, not an all-time high, your second highest daily candle close ever. And crazy, weird, Dow Jones futures form a bullish back test of these levels as support, but Dow Jones, there has not been a formal bullish back test yet. So there's one weird thing about this, huh? Yeah. Then your Russell 2000 ETF. Wow, dude. I mean, unfilled gap right below you, but dang, this is crazy. 234.55, that resistance from March 2021. That's it. There's nothing. If it breaks that, you could be seeing a run straight back to 243, 244 old all-time highs. That's where we could be headed. Phenomenal. All right, everyone should have an alert set up on the IWM about 235 or higher. You hear that beep, something magical is going on the small caps. Okay. Yeah, chip flipper, but that's okay. That's okay. So what's up, chat? Was only here for the latter half of Power Hour, but again, like I was saying, sometimes like my energy levels are there, and I knew like if I waited like 3 more hours before stream, I'd probably not be in the most optimum headspace to like stream, like in terms of like, I get like, man, you're up for a while and like, you do stuff and it's like, I've got the energy now. I had a cup of coffee. I've got another one going. So it's like good energy, good vibes, good levels to monitor these markets. So we'll look at the remainder of the Mag 7s. We'll look at Tesla. Google, Greg P was talking about what is the problem with Google. All you had to do is buy GGLL and hold it all summer, since late June anyway. You could have gone back to April, May. You hold it. I mean, since the recapture 168, where the trade setup was posted, 22%. Oh, GGLL, up 45%. But yeah, that's not good enough. I know, man. This is the trade setup, hit target 2, and it's like, I don't know. Trading like a turd, but hit all-time highs yesterday and is yet to go into price discovery, which I think it will. Remember, we've been saying, like long before we even broke and tested this level from July last year, it looks like a fractal of Nvidia. So there will be some sort of news-driven catalyst that probably breaks us out of this channel. And if not, oh God, we pull back to 195 first. Or 190, hold that, and then run later, because September is a terrible month for stocks, for everything, for even crypto. So, yeah, I mean, it was a down day today, but come on. What's up, Oompa Loompa?
Mitch, how do you deal with the emotional roller coaster? Is this a low volume rally?
Yeah, it's like the season. 'Tis the season for low volume.
Sleepy T super chatted $49.99. Hey Mitch. Will you look at Ast again for me? Thanks as always.
Please clap.
Sleepy T, thanks so much for the freaking 50, man. Yeah. We'll look at it. Vivek Ramaswamy's company. the Bitcoin treasury, Ethereum treasury company, whatever it is now. They're buying everything, man. They're going to buy a McDonald's coin next. Okay. Yeah, well, look, thank you, man. And how do you deal with the emotional roller coaster? Dude, you have a trading plan, you stick to it, and that's it. You expect nothing. Like, Umbalumba, have you read Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas? From page to page. Have you read it? Umbalumba, man. If you ask me that question, that means even if you have, you need to go read it again and again and again. You have to be like in a mental state of fortitude that lacks emotion, that is robotic. Yeah. You have your trading plan. You have your trading plan based on technicals, right? That's what's taught here. But then once the trading plan's set, the entry's set, the stop loss is right after, immediately set. You just got to let it ride. You got to let it get stopped. Hey, things you can do though, if it starts running immediately off your entry, hey, that's when you can strategically move your stop from where it was to the entry or a little lower than the entry. And, in case something bad happened and it did get stopped out, then you cut your losses, break even. But yeah, Oompa Loompa, did you say it? No, you will read it. Yes, you will. It's also audiobook on YouTube for free, but I prefer that people support the Mark Douglas estate in Paul T. Webb, and you go buy it. It's a great book to own. Like a physical version, you have it. It's like a trading Bible, trading psychology Bible. There's no technicals in it. Okay. So anyway, Google, you can call it a turd all you want, but up 22+% since late June, and not even done yet. Just super strong. This thing could very well start accelerating and just break this trend. It's been such a perfect trend, man. They might break it. All right, we looked at Nvidia. Look at Meta. Meta, kind of nothing burger today, flat. 0.11%, okay, still like uptrending, still holding well above 740. Look, man, if you really cared about Meta and you like wanted to try to strategize, the only way I could even think about it is like stop loss below 730 or something. Because for the first time in history, just a couple days ago, the old all-time high is being regarded as a support. That's never happened. So if it's successful of a back test, then okay, back to 795 all-time highs, then 811, the 1272 fib extension. Remember, these fib extensions, the anchoring we have here, we have it on all the Mag 7s. Microsoft exceeded the 1618. Nvidia only made it to a 1414. Amazon only made an 88% retrace. Same respective Fibonacci anchoring. Same anchor points. Google, 100% retrace. Tesla, I haven't even done Tesla. I don't need to, okay? It doesn't matter. Tesla is an Apple. I haven't done either of those. Think about it like this. We just talked about, if this was the Nvidia chart, Tesla would be trading at 599. If this was the Microsoft chart, Tesla would have seen 654. If this was the Google chart, Tesla would have seen 488. If this was the Amazon chart, Tesla would have seen 456. But nay, from the high to low, the same anchoring, 50% retrace. That's it. So that is why it's been a value proposition and a strategic one, most recently with that third valley. Like it went from a neutral pattern. And there's Ethereum's, my alerts going off on Ethereum chat. Let's go highs of day on your second largest crypto in the world after that devastating 8.43% drawdown yesterday to hit 43.84. Resounding recovery ongoing, up 5+%. The majority of the losses are gone, have been recaptured, have been regained, whatever you want to say. That's right, Hot Studios. Correct. That's right. Trade in the zone or get destroyed. Great stuff, man. Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in at 43.84. The May 2021 high. It's now potentially a low. Okay, so look at Apple now. Apple, that's a nice day, man. You know, it was up almost 1%. After hours, it is up 1%. But we talk about Fibonacci. So we know for a fact Tesla for now is the worst, because Apple, from the highest point to lowest point of the correction, exceeded a 61.8% retrace. It got 72, 74% retrace from the highest point to lowest point. That's crazy to think about, that it is outperforming Tesla in the retrace, which is why I'm confident on Tesla for way higher. NASDAQ futures, as I'm speaking to you, is at its highs. And let me show you real quick. We have another, what, 46, 47 minutes until futures trading closes for 60 minutes before it reopens. Look at this, man. They're still pushing it. If it closes in 47 minutes or higher, it will be the highest 4-hour candle close we've seen since August 19th. So it'll be taking out all that the Jerome Powell pump peaks. Okay, off that spring back test of spring. It is beautiful. The upside potential could be insane if it's real. Gotta love it, man. It's crazy how all Mag 7s are not created equal. In fact, it's all over. They each have almost their own respective Fibonacci retrace from the February high to the April low. It's wonderful. Okay, so we did look at all the Mag 7s right now. Or we didn't look at Microsoft, which is the last. No, Amazon. We didn't look at Amazon either. Amazon, you know, it was up a little bit today, but still a lot. Like, work needs to be done. I would not be surprised if buyers go retest 232 and we break it, but they haven't yet. But the whole bad earnings report completely was nothing burger, because the gap filled days later. So, and now a higher low is coming in than that low. So it's super strong, still way up here at the price reversal zone of a bearish bat. Not much reversing going on. So that's good, strong. Microsoft, here it was. This was your, it was maybe in trouble. I mean, now we have like this $500 level that in a way is not just psychological, but it was a swing low July 23rd. It was a swing high June 30th. So now that's like almost all you have left on the daily. You don't have anything on the weekly, but yeah, it did see its lowest daily candle close confirmed since, I think, July 10th. So like 6-week lows on the close for Microsoft. So they're just rotating from this one to others. Okay, those are your Mag 7s. Let us look at gold real quick so you can see it rallying. It's beautiful, up 0.73%. We started going neutral, where you had a lower high, but now you have a higher low. It's like you're contracting even more than you were, based on the inability from sellers, buyers to test the demand line or the supply line on either side of this little triangle. But in the end, people could still be like, dude, it's just this, man, somehow. I'm not sure what your anchoring would be, but you can clearly see it's some form of reaccumulation ongoing. Maybe the candle close, you're utilizing the candle close with this wick, violated, recaptured, reconfirmed. It's like a spring back test of this demand line, and you got the sell wall at 34.25. So that's what you got going on. You have this massive, unironic, ascending triangle situation. So it's like, technically, in this context, it is a reaccumulation structure. The diamond was neutral. It was a beautiful diamond. Should be in the textbook. And, you know, broke upward, outperformed, was amazing. And now we just have a new bullish structure that exists. And it's a triangle, an ascending triangle. Isn't that beautiful, man? That is beautiful, okay? So I'll just leave it like this. Okay. Next stop, I would imagine, 34.30. Love that, man. Wow, that looks so good. And how long has it been consolidating? Good God, 127 days. Yikes. Bitcoin's correcting, crashing. I don't know, man. We got 658 viewers in here. Good to see y'all. It's an early stream too, so thanks for that. We got 195 likes. We could easily get 200 likes, 250 likes. That'd be a joke, man. Easy to do. So do it. Oops. Silver, super strong, man. Like anything above $35, given enough time, is like way. $37, forget it, man. Just higher in time. That's it. I mean, it's just flat today, but whatever. A lot of those commodities were looking good. So Bitcoin 111, 259. We're just waiting on 112, a back test. We don't know if it's going to be broken or if it's just going to be regarded as resistance, but just saying there's really nothing that exists until 112, so I don't know why they wouldn't just go up there to test it. Okay. So what happened today? Y'all remember DFC? It was a request from yesterday or a couple days ago, and we were looking at it, it was like, dang, man. Like, it was a really good request, and now it's up on the new day, new week, 6.22%. And remember what was happening. It was like they were recapturing the 1998, 1999 swing highs. And there was a spring back test in 2009 before it went berserk. And guess what, man? Recaptured. The upside is crazy. I mean, I would think your minimum upside, even if you're conservative, 1653, but then probably after that, 1950 to 20, and then $22 after that. So that it's like a low, a lower low, and you don't have any bullish divergence, which sucks on the weekly. You just don't, but not really. But yeah, a slightly lower low, double bottom. It could go nuts, could continue. So just, we were here. It was a top gainer today. NIO was also a top gainer. Yeah, NIO. Turn things around. Right, anything above $4. Big level there. It's been around ever since. Yeah, you pay attention to those higher lows. Like, oh, it's low, same low. Oh, it broke support. Yeah, it wasn't even that great. Wasn't that great because, I mean, maybe it was. You know, I like more formal and discernible spring back tests, but they did it. They did the spring back test officially, formally July 16th, I guess, right? And then it was like a bull flag that you see bull flags like this, they fail all the time. But this one, nay, it broke out and it's up tremendously in just days. It was the highest daily close since October of last year. So big breakout above $6. And there's really no resistance probably till $7.73 to $8 on this one. So very good. RGTI had a good day today. Look how insane this one is. It started, or it resumed with the M shape, the harmonic framework. It reminds me of XRP. This is the daily though. XRP is like the 4 hour. All right, so then now it's just been in a really nice methodical uptrend, and they hit that demand line again with a bullish engulfing, and now you're catching fall through today up 6%, and there's just tremendous upside. There's just so much upside. At least the 1629 test that high from January. Yeah, what a nice trend. This is quantum computing. Doesn't look like a bubble yet to me. Nah, man, not insane enough, not crazy enough. NNE was also up there. I haven't looked at this one in a minute. Yeah, this one is just a long-term uptrend. A lot of downside potential too, and fell below $34, $37. So I'm just looking at it because it was up today. Held the 200. Meh. Nothing crazy. Tilray up 4.37%. Let's freaking go, man. Deep crab, pattern completion zone, and that's the reaction. And now you hit definitely an inflection zone. 150 to 160. To break that, oh my God, I don't even know what will happen if they break that. I don't even know if they will. Like that might be it, you know. But what a freaking bottom. This thing is up so much since the 1618 at 330% in 63 days. My call options are up 1180%. Just wish I had bought more. It was kind of a meme. It was like, let's meme it, dude. Let's meme the 1618. F it. What's up, crypto lawyer, Elementa P, QS, insane upside?
Hey Mitch, love the stream. Will you fit Dow Incorporated into the mix? THX.
28 money. Are you talking about the chemical company, Dow Chemicals, or Dow Incorporated? Thank you, dude. We will certainly look at that, and thank you for watching the stream, man. Love the sport. My God, these miners, these gold miners with humble beginnings, dude. Does anyone remember? Were you watching this stream down here? This is why the harmonic framework is so incredible. It can be. It's not perfect, but it is certainly greater than 50%. AI and studies done on harmonics, if they're identified properly in the right context, 70% chance of playing out eventually. This one did. And all the valleys, all the accumulation was there. And look at it, man. Highest price seen on NGD today since August of 2016. We were here. We were here many years ago. Could find it. Find the evidence. Yep, there it is. Yeah, dude. Here it was, chat. Can't say it's hindsight. In no way is it hindsight. It was there. You were pinged about it in the Patreon Discord. I think there was more data, but like really when it started showing all that bullish consolidation above that key level and the pattern completion zone was just so good. Gone. QBTS was up. It wasn't too crazy. Yeah, that thing still just, I guess, contained within a range. Wow. I thought they were going to hold it maybe, and nah, then the sell-off, and it hasn't really recovered much. And you can't even ask for much up here. I mean, there is kind of an M shape developing near the bottom of the trading range, but who knows, man. Higher risk, but yeah, if you want to roll the dice on an asset that's not done, it's at the lower threshold of it, I guess. Stitch Fix, very, very important development on unfolding on this one, whether you care or not. I mean, it may fail, right? But anything above 467, 489, given enough time, even above 440, 450, is a breakout. Like a breakout of a consolidation structure that has been ongoing, really, for 1,000 days. So you notice how all of a sudden there's like higher lows. That's the accumulation signature of the composite operator. So you broke out and you're just sitting up here. So it's like when markup phase. It seems like not too much longer. So good to see. I think Blade was similar. Yes, BLAD or BLDE, Blade Air Mobility. Also putting in some sort of backup, partial decline, highest low situation, anything above 420, 430, it's solid on BLDE. Take it to 5, you break 5, then it's going to be a quick shot, I would think, to 689, if not 650. Lots of more than before. It's there, man. Long time coming of momentum shifting. So we're just looking at some of these, man. Why not? You know, look at AMD. What did they do on AMD today? Dude, they confirmed a bottom. It seems like. I mean,
Mitch, can you look at coin? Thanks.
what's up, DD? Thank you, dude. Yeah, we'll certainly look at coin, man. Yeah. We will do that, sir. Dude, you're my number 3 top fan. What's going on? Can I not like it? Yeah, so AMD now is like 1 and now 2. Now, so it's like, can we strategize maybe a tight stop below 161? You could. Someone could stop loss 160, and your target, I think, is 184. I know you lost this cool channel and all, but someone can make adjustments on the anchoring and probably get away with it being held within. I'm not that concerned. When it gets to a point where you get, I think horizontal lines supersede demand lines and channels and all that. So I'm just looking left, and I see that they're defending it not once but twice, where the traders are settling up, and to me that's like very strong, very strong. So could be an opportunity for 185. Okay, survived earnings, it was bad, oh my god, and then just rallied and then valleyed, just highest lows, like confirming the highest lows of entire recovery since April. Bitcoin pumping, I wouldn't say pumping, but it is at, and you know, it's kind of highs of day right now. Very nice to see. How's LAC doing? Chat, come on, I gotta do the LAC, okay? What's going on? Possibly, you wanna know what's possibly going on? The highest low. The highest low since the pattern completed. Do you hear me? You know what's going on possibly? The inability now for sellers to go test 262 again, as they had been violating it. They have failed. Now, of course, it's big red candle. Next couple of days, we're back at 262. Oh God, we suck again. But even if you went down to 262, and you held, you'd still be putting in a higher low than August 1st and late June, and of course April 11th. So this is just, I mean, everyone's going to be out of it by the time it pumps and resolves, because people just do not have the patience for it. But it's incredible to see. It'll probably be like a 30% day if it plays out. It'll be like, yeah, you can't just FOMO into this thing because you're watching it go up in price a little bit. Nah, it'll be like, the Chinese have struck a deal with Lithium Americas, Trump and LAC, and just lithium prices 382 in a day or two. Like, it'll be crazy like that. So you will not make money trying to chase this thing thinking, oh, well, now it's coming. Yeah, you got to just be in this and concede the fact you don't know when that catalyst is coming. But if it is not like one of the most solid harmonic reversals that exists on the market right now, it's just one of them. But we'll come back and we'll laugh about all this when lithium's at $5 again. So no one's telling you to go all in on this. Just a reasonable position size of your portfolio. You don't even think about it because it doesn't matter. Negligible, but okay. Just had to show you again, man. All right, let's I mean, there are many more assets to look at, dude. For sure. But people requested some stuff, so it would be appropriate to look at those. The supporters of the stream, man. Let's see. We've been live now officially 1 hour. If you're enjoying the stream, hit that like button, the bell, sub. Thanks for being here. If you hit that like button, that means you are supporting this channel, okay? You are. Let's see here. Yeah, well, I mean, DJT, Trump Media, we looked at yesterday. Up 5% today. Very nice. But it's just the harmonic framework is sitting there. The type 2 return is there. But we haven't really caught any follow through yet. I mean, but it did gap up today. That's very nice. But it's just like you're in the entry zone. The low risk entry zone for DJT. And the high risk is going to be $33, $37. So it's like you either take a chance on this somewhere down here, or you just don't do anything. You just don't own it. And if it does see $33, $37, don't talk to me about it. Do not even bring it up. It's based on continuum stuff. You're there, but you won't be there for long if it plays out, for sure. Okay, ASST. Ast. What? Yeah, Asset Entities Incorporated has put in a base. Anything above 420 on this is good. You're putting in a lower low double bottom, which is also good. But again, above anything above 420 is really good. It's up 16+% today. This could be the beginning of a huge run. Okay, because like all this, what does this mean? All these pieces of data, or just this, all this data, what does that mean? There are ridiculously, substantially far more market participants involved with AST than there was before the godlike pump in May, where it was up 455% a day, right? That's too much demand, too many buyers, too many own this for it to ever come close to rivaling the previous discernible swing low around 190. But recapturing 420 equals unknown rallies. I would say, gosh, good God, man, maybe like $10, or okay, maybe even 860. There's not much here. There's no data looking left. So $8, 777. There's a lot of upside. That's all I can say. Yeah. Below 420, argument starts getting shaky again, but you're above it. You're above it. That's it. That's ASST. Golden above 420 with upside to nearly $8 minimum. Yeah, you want diamond hands. LAC is, yep, you have to have diamond hands for LAC, but it's not like, hey, understand and truly fundamentally believe in it. You know, diamond hands came from owning Bitcoin. It's technical diamond hands. It's harmonic framework diamond hands, that key inflection point from history after a full multi-year reset. Like that's the diamond hands. Dow Incorporated. It's Dow Chemicals, right? Yeah, it is. It is. But chemicals, terrible. Oh my God, just been completely wrecked to its low. Wow, man, times have been tough. I haven't looked at this in a long time, even though I was there.
What do you think of Papa John's pizza stock? PZZA.
What's up, Anon? Well, I don't know about that one because I don't look at that, but I do know I liked Domino's Pizza, 3 Rising Valleys, you know, the accumulation structure at the pattern completion zone of the bullish 5-0 and long-term uptrend. So I'll look at pizza, but I'll probably look at Domino's Pizza too right after, so we can compare which is the best pizza company via technicals. Probably Domino's. Anyway, down here, yeah, some scalpers came in. There was some sort of reflexive rally back above sports, but certainly the trend is bearish. There's no structure here of any sort. What you would want to see, truly, gap build, and then, oh God, violated again, and then a rally. Oh God, then something like this. You would want to, this is what you always want, man, on any asset, any day. If there's a historical inflection point, buyers violated, recaptured, you want to see time, lots of time, because what happens during periods of time, we get consolidation structures that end up being like 180 days large. You get more price action, you get evidence of more than before, accumulation signatures, to where you, on the tail end of that accumulation signature, you can easily strategize an entry with decent conviction because you know the pattern, but also strategic stop losses. So I don't think you're anywhere near an entry point or any action to take, because it's just kind of rallying cool after collapsing. Remember, everything's hitting all-time highs, index funds, and this thing is at all-time lows. So I don't think there's anything to do here, but wait for some sort of structure to develop that could be traded if you truly wanted to own Dow with anything other than a coin flip, right? Hut is the best pizza? I don't know about that, man. We're gonna find out. Let me check out the next request though. On in order is coin. Coin that stopped tracking Ethereum. That's for sure. The earnings play. It was after hitting an all-time high, and now you're pulling back, but you're probably trying to put in one of the highest lows you've ever seen. In fact, you could take this 282, the 200, and it'd be fine. I'm not sure if we see enough here. We're seeing enough. So would it be like this high from 2021, and then this high from from January this year? It's still kind of tough, man. Here, I don't know if you're confirming a bottom yet. I don't know if it's strong enough. Yeah, it could go way lower and still be fine, and probably have better value. So I don't know if this is good enough. Like to say 1 and 2, it could be a potential double bottom in development, maybe especially on like the 8-hour or the 4-hour. Sorry, 4-hour. Like 1 and 2, maybe. You can see it. Everyone in the world can see this kind of. So but is it going to catch follow through to break 334 and upward? I don't know. Someone can take a shot. I guess your stop loss would be like below 291 at this point, and let it ride. If you wanted to try to see if it was real, okay. BD, thank you, dude. I guess 307 is it's to be above that's good, and you kind of are. You're above it by like $1, so maybe that's the threshold to take us to 334 again. Very close. Very, very close. I hope it plays out, man. But it did its thing, right? It kind of like, from when it was strategic and made sense to buy it, a low value, it was the dream, the composite operator, the classic accumulator. I mean, all these opportunities down here. And it's like, it happened. It played out. Composite operator made all his money. And we don't know if it's over. I mean, it could still very well be putting in, again, the highest low ever. Like never before have we seen a higher low that is discernible on the daily on Coinbase at $300, $290. We've never seen it. They've only been swing high, swing high, swing highs, never swing lows. So interesting. You could be bottoming. Could be. I'm not acting like I know. Oh, music stop? What the heck? Bush League. Okay, let's see here. Thank you, BD. Pizza, PZZA. All right, Papa John's. It was up today. Oh, goodness. We know for a fact Domino's Pizza is far superior technically to this, but you can't say a key level. Key zone, $40, $38, going back to 2014. Yeah, that's probably it, right? Yep. 2014, 2018, 19. A nice little higher low came in. COVID crash, whatever. Oh, violence. But then, yeah, man. So it's like inverse head and shoulders. Yeah, like a perfect one. Like actually a strong inverse head and shoulder. Very nice request, man. Because this is the place. This is the place to be identifying momentum shifting structures, accumulation structures. This is it. This is the place. Not in the middle. Oh, it's up here. No. At these levels where history shows major reversals occur. This is great. This is probably like the best inverse head and shoulders. Like, wow. So, I love it, man. I love that. I Do love it. This is what we look for. Stuff like this. Right? We like patterns, but we don't really give a crap about patterns unless they are concluding their development with favorable price action correlation to key levels. That's exactly what Papa John's International Incorporation is doing. All right? It just is. So you're off that entry point, though. I wish someone would have requested this earlier this month, because I'd have done the same thing. I've been like, my God, dude, it's just sitting there. What? And then it gapped up. So you don't know if that gap will fill anytime soon. But the closer you are to $40, the easier and more optimal it is for a strategic entry, a strategic stop loss, and knowing your upside potential. So this is beautiful. Okay? It just is. I don't make the rules. Phenomenal. So there's just a lot of resistance, support. I don't know how important some of them are. This peak. It's kind of crazy. It's like you don't have quite an inverse head and shoulders, but the rule of three prevailed in 2018 into 2019. You have that same type of stuff going on. Three valleys. Now you got three here. That's beautiful. This is like it's like a cyclical asset almost. Hey, pizza! It's the pizza cycle time. Time to reverse the pizza cycle. You can even be like, it's an M shape from 2020. Okay, we don't have to get cute with it. We keep it very simple. Spring back test was confirmed earlier this month, and I like it. Now, again, I like it in terms of like opportunity, in terms of value, in terms of a technical indicator that is very strong. I like the fact that we're now trading above the 200-day simple moving average, really for the first time in a long time, like truly above it. Look at I bet you the 50-20 looking decent. Yeah, trading above all three of the moving average right now. Seldom are you doing that. We very seldom make higher lows. So this is it, man. This is probably like, you can like dollar cost average into this all the way to $40 from here at this point if they go fill the gap somehow. And you give it like 6 to 8 months, you're probably higher. You're probably higher. History shows that you're probably higher defending, reconfirming these levels of support. So I like it. Not very, very good request, bro. Mr. It's anonymous. We don't even know. He's just an unsung hero. Not all heroes wear capes. Okay, now let's look at Domino's Pizza for the memes. Who's better, dude? It's still oh my God, it's even better somehow. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. And maybe it's gonna suck. Maybe it's putting in the lowest high and it's done high, lower high, now another lower high. Yeah, it could be. The trend is really strong, man, for a very long time. But yeah, they just can't really get it going, but the price action continues to correlate more and more favorably to the inflection zone where you violated it in January. Then you tested the bottom threshold of that zone in March and April, and now you are like testing the top of that zone, that one peak from October 2020. Years ago, man, 5 years ago. And now it's like 1 and 2. Struggling the 200. But and I don't even know if you can consider it a three rising valleys formally because the peaks are all effed up. But we don't, even if like it's doing this, we're not acting like we know that it's going to blast higher. We're not acting like on Papa John's it's going to blast higher, even though it's more probable because history shows it. All we can do are identify structures and the inflection zones. Those inflection zones give us the ability to optimize our risk management plan, and you're near it. But it is weak, man. It has been a gut wrencher all year. Very, very bad performance compared to so many assets out there. You'd have been losing your butt and waiting. So it's just, you still got a chance. They're just kind of trying to confirmation load the third valley here. But yeah, from the high point, from the low point to high point, it was a 50% retrace. This is a perfect bear shark, so it was a very real bullish 5-0 pattern. But the bullish 5-0 pattern really has not yet been able to do anything. So maybe, I mean, above 420, 430, you're solid. But it could end up failing soon. So Triple D, man, Triple D, already a thing, dude. Triple D, it was awesome. Up 3.72% after hour. Talk about Momo shift at key supports from history. It had a sharp pattern even here to boot. It was the weekly above everything. Yeah, the weekly bullish deep crab, type 1, type 2 return, slightly lower low. It's like ACHRs. ACHR like perfectly, dude. The bullish, the triple, that beautiful bullish divergence on the RSI, and it was all happening. Remember the old key inflection points, you're looking for patterns to not just develop, but conclude their development, correlating positively to the levels from history. 1993, 1999, 2003, 2008. And here we are again. It is the 3D Systems Corporation Comet. It comes around our solar system. You only have it once it leaves the naked eye's vision. It will be back at 460 and beyond. It's the comet. Wow, how that weekly is godlike, isn't it? It cannot really get much better for an extension pattern here. Nope. Wow, phenomenal. Yep. Pizza is one of the worst foods for us health-wise. It's just like some bread and sauce, tomato sauce and cheese. And some protein, some meats. I don't consider, I mean, I guess you can go deep dish, yeah, a lot more carbs. But at the end of the day, it's all about caloric intake. And yeah, a slice of pizza can heavy calories because of those carbs. And probably not enough protein on top. So, thin crust. Thin crust, maybe like gluten-free bread or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really like pizza because it's just so much. I don't feel like I'm getting enough for how much I'm eating. So I steer clear pizza. Yeah. What's up, Christopher Kramer? Well, thank you for being back, man. Where you been, dude? You been in Manhattan talking to Jerry or something, dude? Good God, 3D Systems is just godlike on the weekly. It is artwork. Yes, I do declare. Really is nice, man. We have any more requests? Nope. That was the last 4 more requests. I've been live now an hour and 20 minutes. I mean, if you join it, hit the like button, the bell. So thanks for being here. Okay, you want to see something interesting that maybe no one cares about and whatever? And yeah, I don't give a crap, but you need to see this. Okay, if you're watching the stream, there's probably a few of y'all still here. Not many. Only 586 of y'all here. But I want you to see this. Okay, this is again for the sake of education and instilling the right values in you on your trading journey. All right, look at Ford Motors. Everything you want, it's here. Whether you like it or not, whether you're going to take action and go long on it or not, you're going to apply this same thing to something else you do like fundamentally. This trading range bottom has been recaptured, has been reconfirmed, and even more formally reconfirmed. And you can see the little momentum shifting inverse head and shoulders pattern here, right? And that perfect back test a couple days ago. And that was the highest daily close we saw since July 14th. And so, I mean, the upside is formally, I think, the gap fill, 1369. So there we are. We're back, and we got positive price action correlation to a trading range bottom. So the next thing that can happen could very well be way higher.
Tourmaline Oil Corp weekly/monthly, please. Apparently company which will be powering AI companies.
Oh, yeah? Sure, why not? Let's go to 2. Tourmaline Oil Corporation on Toronto Stock Exchange. Oh boy. Or no? Wait, yeah. Yeah, I guess so, right? Is it Toronto Stock Exchange? Let me know. Don't want to analyze something. Gotta be. He said oil. This is oil. So, geez, what are they doing down here or up there? Up here, I guess. Whatever you want to say. Kind of got concerns. Kind of have some major concerns. A form of insurance is to not own the asset till they recapture 59.28, the old swing high from the oil glut genesis. Oil glut 2014. If you were a market participant back then, I remember it very well. It was nasty. So currently trading lower than you were trading 11 years ago. Even after all this drama, the pumps, and now it's just like, here's your highest high. Here's the lower high than this high. And then here are two highs that are lower than this high and this. So you still have ongoing distribution on Turlamine Oil Corporation. And not just are you confirming distribution with lower highs, you are now below the level of all levels that you desperately need to be above if you want to be any semblance of bullish. Not enough evidence to be bullish. It's, if anything, maybe more neutral. There you go. You got yourself a little demand line, buying like a fruit fly, but it's a long way down if this thing really does crack this last demand line. So I guess we have ourselves, someone could be like, dude, it's just neutral, but I'm telling you, I don't like on the top end, the weakness. But hey, my tune will maybe change if we recapture 59.28. You know, it's like, oh, dude, it's a big neutral structure. But I just don't like, I'll just show you. I don't really like this. I don't like. Okay, here's one peak. And then you have a confirmation high that clearly shows the signature momentum shift. Don't like that, because both of these highs are lower than this high. That to me is like someone is quietly offloading a position below the 200 moving average, below the 50 moving average. You're about to have a death cross. Below the 20 just barely crossed over the 50 and 200. Very bad. I don't like this at all. Nope, don't like it. I'll move on. I'd find something else. But yeah, maybe, oh dude, AI powered oil back above 59. Let's talk about it. It's back above the moving averages. Let's talk when it makes a higher high. Let's talk about it. But I would remain very cautious on this one until other developments occur. Okay, it could hold, man. It could. Yeah, I know. But the price action isn't great, nor is the moving average. The moving averages. When are you trading below all of them? You haven't. You haven't till July. Monthly looks different. Maybe. Let's go monthly. Monthly is disgusting. I mean, you're below the 50 and the 20 monthly moving average. Nothing changes on the monthly. In fact, I think the monthly is bad because it's like, you know what? Is it a dragon or is it just a X, A, B, C? C to D wave has confirmed that it has
DDD
concluded.
deal with AF what?
What is that, Anonymous? Thank you.
Is that a joint?
But C wave has concluded with confirmation with these lower highs, and now the C to D wave could be way lower. We could be in the midst of the C to D wave now. I've got concerns, major concerns on this one. Okay, I can't change my tune until we're back above 59.25. When we recapture it, let's talk. Okay, when we make a higher high than $70, let's really talk, because things are turning around. Those would be new pieces of data that would change my mind. Sorry. Yeah, man, that's brutal. It's not dead yet. It's not over probably till they're breaking maybe $56, but you're getting there. Even if it ran higher, they could still wind up doing something like this. Another lower high. And you think you're okay? and then like that, all that chop could happen, and you're getting these false sense. You can't really like 2 again until the previous discernible swing highs have been captured by buyers. That's the $70 to $72 is when you can start changing your whole tune on this, and not really anything until then, unfortunately. Okay, thank you, dude. What is it, DDD? Pumping after hours? Yeah, it's up almost 5%. Dude, it's just the beginning for DDD. Triple D is going to double. If the trade setup plays out. Remember, it's active trade setup. A couple weeks now, a few weeks now. It's been when I published it, so it's up. I mean, it's up 35+%, I think, from the entry. So great start, but dude, you don't even know how much higher this thing can fly. Bitcoin is at its highs of day right now. If you didn't know, $111,400. We got 3 minutes until the U.S. futures closes for 60 minutes. And that means, like, if Bitcoin's doing it, let's check on the Ethereum's not at its highs of day. XRP is not at its highs of the day. So they're pulling back a little bit while Bitcoin's on its own rallying. Okay. Could be a big pennant. Yeah, again, though, you have historical peak cactus that helps you really gauge how things are. Anyway, so that's kind of all I got for y'all today. I wanted to come live early and just kind of hang out, see how everyone's doing, check in on y'all. Wow, Google had such a amazing recovery at the end of the day. Wow, I didn't even notice that. Gold looking really strong now. What's that, Polka Moniac? Yeah, dude. And people can talk all they want. It doesn't matter. Like, okay, but technically, there are criteria that must be met for an asset on a chart to be, for there to be an edge, an increased probability of positive resolution impending or not. If there's not, and you're below key levels, it's like, it's smart to probably not own it until they recapture and meet certain criteria, which we already talked about. So anyway, Echo Leap might be smart, man. The way gold's looking, the way interest rate cuts, dude, you're the monetary debasement. I'm telling you, you don't own hard assets, you are gonna be devastated, man. It's sad. It's really bad, man. There's a lot of people that don't have the means to do it. Sucks. Okay. So thanks for coming out. Thanks, likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. Sleepy T, I think you had the top contribution, $50. I'll be back. Till next time. Respect. T.A.
And then, just like that,
Adios, turd nuggets.